So as expected, that coward Chuck Schumer completely caved. He is joining Republicans to vote for their bill. As is, I am furious but not surprised. Expected this. But I'm also cautiously optimistic about some other things going on, which I want to talk about. So I have some competing things going on here this morning. And I'm going to try to keep it together because I actually tried to record this video once already and I got too freaking pissed off. So I had to start over. But let's begin with Chuck Schumer. And before I play a little clip of him, I'm not going to play all this. I can't stomach this guy. But let me set the stage and give some context to my comments here. I believe that we are in a situation where we have two choices. We either allow Donald Trump to stay in office, in which case he will completely destroy this country. And even if we have elections in the midterms or in 2 years or in 4 years, the damage that he will cause will be beyond repair. Look at the damage he has caused in just under 2 months. You give this guy 2 years, it's over. The damage will be completely irreparable. Our country will be changed fundamentally forever. That's what happens if Donald Trump remains in office. The other choice is there is a furious popular uprising in this country. Those, to me, are the only two choices. He stays in office and this country is over, or a furious popular uprising removes his ass from power. Those are the two choices. And I know it's not easy. It may seem impossible, but nothing is impossible, though it may seem it. I get it. I wish those weren't our only two choices, but in my opinion, they are our only two choices. So, I'm going to play you this clip of Chuck Schumer caving, giving away the only leverage that Democrats in Congress had. And as you're watching this short clip of this sniveling runt coward, tell me if this is the kind of leadership we need in this moment, when we are facing the total destruction of this republic. Tell me if this Chuck Schumer is the guy we need in this moment. So let me pull this jerk up, and here we go.
I believe it is my job to make the best choice for the country, to minimize the harms to the American people. Therefore, I will vote to keep the government open and not shut it down. There is nobody in the world, nobody, who wants to shut the government down more than Donald Trump and more than Elon Musk. We should not give it to them. And make no mistake, Democrats will continue to fight what Donald Trump is doing.
Okay,
everything that Trump must.
I can't take this guy anymore. He's going to continue to fight. Continue? Meaning they have been fighting? What have I been missing? There's been no fighting. Oh, maybe
Republicans have done so far.
Shut the hell up, Chucky. Maybe this is the kind of fighting he was talking about. Sorry, you know how incompetent I am with all this technology.
I'm going to stand with you in this fight, and we will win. We will win. We will win. We will.
Is that the kind of fighting we're talking about, Chucky? You just standing up there sounding like an idiot. We will win. Are you freaking kidding me? Or maybe they'll show up again to another State of the Union with their stupid little paddles. Is that fighting? Is that how you fight tyranny? Is that how you fight a dictator? Fascism? Is that how you fight it? My God, these people are not up for this. My God. If this is Democrat leadership going forward, this country's finished. That's why we cannot rely on these fucking people in Washington. There needs to be a popular uprising of the people. And by the way, let me address this excuse, because he talked about, oh, there's nobody in the world that wants to shut down the government more than Donald Trump and Elon Musk. That's the excuse. The excuse is, oh, well, Donald Trump and Elon Musk want a government shutdown so that they can lay off all these workers and then not bring them back when the government opens. Yeah, maybe that's what they'll do, but guess what? They're going to do that anyway. Where have you been in a coma for the last 2 months? Have they had any problem firing people? Now I know a district court judge has overruled it and has told them to rehire these people. That's still being fought out in the courts. Do you think Donald Trump and Elon Musk need a government shutdown to fire people? No. That is the excuse that Chuck Schumer is giving for why we need to go along with this and pass this bill as is from Republicans. So this is all just a bullshit excuse. Now, and as I said, this is giving away the only leverage they have right now. We need a very angry uprising of the people that causes these cowards, some on the Democrat side, like Chuck Schumer, and on the Republican side, because not all Republicans are part of Donald Trump's cult. They're not. A lot of them want him gone too. They're just scared to death of him and his cult. We need to make these people in Congress more afraid of us than they are of Donald Trump. When we do that, then anything is possible. You don't think that Donald Trump can be driven from office? You make those members of Congress more afraid of us than they are of him. And he is a lame freaking duck. I know it doesn't seem that way. I know he talks about running for a third term and all that crap. He's a lame duck. We make these people more afraid of us, factor in the fact that he's a lame duck. We can put the pressure on, we can remove this guy from office. There are ways to remove him. Impeachment, forced resignation, 25th Amendment. But there are ways to get this man gone. Now, some positive signs that lead me to believe a popular, angry uprising of the people is possible. It's starting right now. We need it to get more angry and grow in numbers. And once it's angry enough and large enough, we can do anything with it, including getting this guy out of office. I got to get going here in a minute. I got a lot more to say about all of this, but let me leave you with this. The reason why, in my opinion, we need to shut it all down, why Democrats shouldn't give Republicans a single freaking vote. Shut it down. I know they're scared to death. They're scared to death because Donald Trump's going to blame the shutdown on Democrats. The media will probably go along. They're scared to death that they're going to get blamed for a shutdown. How freaking incompetent do you have to be if you are Democrats in Washington to allow yourselves to get blamed for a government shutdown when Republicans control the White House and both houses of Congress? If we have Democrat leadership that's so freaking afraid because they're so incompetent they can't handle that messaging, then they need to be removed. But the reason why a shutting it down is important is because we need this angry uprising. And the American people have proven to us that unless it negatively affects them personally, they don't give a shit. They saw their sitting president try to overthrow the government on live TV. They didn't give a shit. In fact, they reelected the guy. Okay, they don't care about anything except the price of groceries or whatever else personally affects them. And we need this uprising now. We need everything to go to shit as fast as possible. And Donald Trump is doing his best to make that happen. What we don't need is Democrats bailing Republicans out and lessening the impact. We need to maximize the impact as quickly as possible, wake these people the hell up, and take back this country. We don't have the time to wait for midterms. Or in 4 years, maybe we can vote somebody else in. No, we don't have time for that. Look around. It's coming crashing down. They're destroying it way too fast. We will not be able to salvage what remains if we ever even do have elections again. We need to do this now. The United States is not guaranteed perpetual existence. Other countries, other societies, other empires have come and gone and fallen. Ours is not exempt from that. We're not immune from that. We need to take this back ourselves because no one else is going to do it for us. Anyways, I got more to say about this later. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.